And if you have not tried it, you definitely need to. You have arrived when you smell like. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, my name is Nina. Welcome. Today, I'm gonna show you guys my favorite date night fragrances. You know, everyone's date night fragrance is gonna be different. It's gonna be kind of based off of what they feel like it's captivating for them. But my favorite date night fragrances are these 5. These are my top 5. It was hard deciding my top 5 because I feel like I have so many great fragrances that could be date night fragrances. But I think these would probably embody what I would think is like the best date night fragrances. So these are the ones I decided to choose. So my number 1 date night fragrance, and you guys hear me talk about this fragrance so very often, would be Packarat 540, the Extract. This fragrance to me is a captivating fragrance. It's one that you'll never be forgotten. It just embodies sophistication, sexiness, and wealth. This smells like you have life together. Like that is exactly what I think of when I smell this. The main accords are amber, almond, woody, warm spice, nutty, musk, fruity, floral, and sweet. And to be honest with you, that I could see that. The top notes are bitter almond, saffron, and the middle notes are Egyptian jasmine, cedar, amorous, woody notes, and musk. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really smell a lot of musk in this, but it may be because there's jasmine and saffron and sandalwood that kind of offsets the musk, so I don't really smell the musk that much. The musk is definitely not heavy because I barely smell it. It's that fragrance. I know you guys have heard me say it before. This is probably one of the sexiest fragrances that I've ever smelled, both on male and females. The Baccarat, the Extract, retails for, I believe, $4.35. You can double check that for me. So that is, and it's a 2.4 ounce. It's really one of a kind fragrance. And if you have not tried it, you definitely need to. You have arrived when you smell like Baccarat 540, the Extract. My next fragrance that I want to show you, that's one of my favorites, Good Girl Gone Bad by Kilian. This fragrance is, this is a 1.7 ounce. It retails for $250 on Kilian.com. Also, Sephora.com sells it. I believe Neiman's and Nordstrom's also sells it. The main accords are floral, white floral, fruity, tuberose, yellow floral, green, soft spicy, rose, amber, and animalic. I am gonna have to smell this again because I don't. Okay, so I definitely smell the rose. I smell the white floral, I smell floral, I smell rose. Soft spicy, that kind of does make sense. The top notes are orsimethus. Y'all, you know I'm not good with these new names. Jasmine and May Rose. The middle notes are Indian, tuberose, narcissus, and the base notes are amber and cedar. This is definitely a very sophisticated and sexy fragrance. I would definitely say this is not a unisex fragrance. This is definitely a very feminine fragrance. Ooh, it's very sexy. Each time I have worn this fragrance, people have complimented me. It is a long-wearing fragrance. It's definitely a fragrance. I feel like if a man smells it, he's not going to forget you either. That is a very, very sexy fragrance. That is definitely one that you should try. My next fragrance is a fragrance that I did not think would smell this great. So this is the Givenchy El Tantre. This fragrance is absolutely breathtaking. The top notes are blood orange, ginger. The middle notes are jasmine, tuberose, pimento leaf, and the base notes are sandalwood, patchouli, and patchouli. I'm gonna be honest with you. I did not expect this to be a long wear fragrance because the price point, you know, it's a designer fragrance, of course. But I feel like a lot of times when you get designer fragrances, they don't necessarily have longevity. And I might be wrong, but this is just my personal opinion. So I did not expect a long wear. I will say before I spray this that I sprayed this on a sweater of mine and put it on my ottoman, and literally 2 days later I could still smell this. So that was very impressive to me. You definitely smell the jasmine, the sandalwood, and the patchouli. It also almost smells like it's a little amber in it, but I think that might be the ginger. This is definitely a very spicy fragrance. But when I say spicy, I feel like some people would get the wrong impression for spicy. This is a spicy fragrance that is soft, sexy, and woodsy, but it's feminine. This is definitely a feminine fragrance. This is not a unisex fragrance. I would not recommend this for a man to wear. It's a deep fragrance, but it is definitely, this fragrance really, really, really smells really good. If you have not smelled this, you need to go out and smell it. I guarantee you the first time you smell it, you're gonna be in love and you're gonna go back and get it. You're gonna go get it. This is definitely a fragrance that I actually feel like I need to wear this fragrance a little more often. I get a lot of compliments every time I wear this. When I first purchased it, that first week, I wore it every day. But I have not worn it since around that time. And I believe I got this around September. So I wore this a lot during September and I have not really worn it since. But since I smelled this just now, I definitely feel like this is another fragrance I need to pick up more often. My next fragrance is, of course, by Maison Kurkdjian. It's called Gentle Fluidity. This is Gentle Fluidity Gold. Now, of course, they have a silver. I'm not a huge fan of the silver, but this gold one is definitely very sexy and very impressive. Before I start to tell you about this fragrance, what I will say is that I have cocktailed this fragrance with Baccarat extract. It is remarkable together, remarkable. If you haven't tried them cocktailed together, definitely it's a fragrance you need to cocktail. It smells very different, very unique, but very sexy and soft and sweet, but woodsy. I don't know, it's interesting, but it's definitely one for the books. The main accords are vanilla, powdery, amber, woody, fresh spice, aromatic, musk, sweet, soft, spicy, and almalic. I don't know if I could say I smell woodsy. So I definitely smell vanilla. I definitely smell powdery and amber. It's definitely sweet. It almost smells like a very, very faint cinnamon. But the notes in here, and it doesn't say top, middle, or base, it just gives flat out notes. The flat out notes are vanilla, amber, musk, woodsy notes, juniper, nutmeg, and coriander. I definitely smell the nutmeg, the juniper berries, the woodsy notes, the amber, and the vanilla. I don't really smell musky or musk, so I can't really, I don't pick up on musk. Maybe as it settles down, but I never smell musk with this fragrance. This just reminds me of a sweet fragrance, to be honest with you, but a sweet, sophisticated, sexy, soft. It doesn't smell sweet like a bakery sweet. It's not like a Bath and Body Works sweet either. It's very unique. I don't even think there's anything that I can describe it to, but I definitely smell powder. It's not a heavy powder, and it's like the jasmine and the nutmeg kind of take over the powder, so it's like very, very faint, but you definitely smell it, especially if you know that it's in there. My next fragrance, I've saved for last because I definitely love this fragrance because there's oud in it. I have reviewed this before. I know you guys have seen this review. This is Invite Only by Kayali. Amber Invite Only, pardon me. This is what the bottle looks like. It's in the shape of a diamond. This is a unisex fragrance for sure. It has oud in it, but we're gonna talk about the notes. The notes in here are sweet, amber, warm, spicy, tobacco, cherry, cinnamon, woody, vanilla, nutty, and honey. Now the top notes are tobacco leaf, sour cherry, honey, chocolate, and hazelnut. The middle notes are ceylon, cinnamon, May rose, damask rose, and citrus leaf. The base notes are amber, arganwood, vanilla, benzoin, sandalwood, cypern oil, and nagamoth. So I'm gonna spray this. Every time I spray this, this is an absolute delight. So of course you smell the amber, the tobacco leaf, I smell the honey, I smell the hazelnut, I smell the May rose, the damask rose. I don't smell citrus leaf at all, but I do smell the amber, the arganwood, which is oud. I smell vanilla. I smell sandalwood. There's also patchouli in here and jasmine, I believe. It doesn't specifically say this on here, but yeah, these are some amazing fragrances. If I had to pick my top favorite out of these 5, it would definitely be Baccarat Extract, but I don't think I can pick a number 2, 3, or 4 because I feel like they're like neck and neck. These are absolutely delightful fragrances. I absolutely love these fragrances. These are fragrances I would highly recommend for date night fragrances. Definitely a fragrance that if you really want someone to notice you and be a showstopper, these are the fragrances for you. These are definitely strong fragrances. So if you're the girl next door that doesn't really like to have too much going on, this would probably not be the fragrance for you, but it's definitely a great fragrance. So if you guys have tried this fragrance, stop down in the comments below and let me know what you think of it. And if you are going to purchase it, let me know that too. If you like this review, like, comment, and subscribe. I can't wait to see you guys soon. Bye bye for now. I was at the